Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings San Francisco. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Monday, January 12th. You'll be interested to know, 100 years ago, today, in 1926, a public radio demonstration in London showed a working television system by transmitting moving silhouettes and faces to an audience, dazzling listeners with live visual transmission. That milestone proved the practical promise of combining radio and visual technology, inspiring inventors and broadcasters to pursue commercial television development. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Monday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking clean with waves around 8 to 12 feet. Conditions remain clean through the morning, with winds staying offshore at 6 to 7 miles per hour. By noon, waves drop slightly to 8 to 11 feet, and winds shift to sideshore at 6 miles per hour. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m., with the 5-foot outgoing high tide when the west swell is 7.5 feet at 16 seconds, and the offshore wind is 6 miles per hour. The first high tide on Monday will be 5.5 feet at 6:15 a.m., followed by a half-foot low tide just after 1:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 55 degrees for the water temperature. Conditions start strong on Tuesday with clean waves in the 6 to 9 foot range and light offshore winds. Wednesday sees a slight decrease in size, offering clean 4 to 6 plus foot sets with fair conditions in the afternoon. By Thursday, the surf remains clean at 4 to 7 plus feet, providing a consistent day for those looking to paddle out. This morning, it's sunny, and it feels like 42 degrees, with 8 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 5:13, and it will rise again tomorrow at 7:24. Looking ahead in the weather. Tuesday through Friday will be sunny with highs around 60, as temperatures stay steady from the upper 50s into the low 60s. Nights will be mostly clear with lows near 50, and a northeast breeze of 8 to 12 miles per hour on Tuesday only. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, in a remarkable transformation, Menlo Park is experiencing unprecedented home prices, with the typical residence nearing $3.2 million, a 4.2% increase over previous highs. Once a quiet suburb, the area is now bustling with construction as luxury developers reshape neighborhoods and attract affluent buyers. According to Zillow, 5 of the 7 Bay Area neighborhoods at all-time high values are in Menlo Park. This change is fueled by a demand for modern homes and a growing community vibe, with new restaurants and cultural events energizing the city. As Menlo Park evolves, it positions itself as a desirable place for young families and professionals alike. Now on to sports. Mike Tomlin has no interest in shifting the weight of the Pittsburgh Steelers' recent playoff failures onto his players ahead of tonight's game against Houston. Tomlin stated, "I'm certainly not going to unpack my bags on the collective's bed, if you will." The Steelers, with a record of 10 wins and 7 losses, are facing a Texans team on a 9-game winning streak. Aaron Rodgers acknowledged the pressure on Tomlin, saying it feels good to shut all those comments down. Steelers wide receiver DK Metcalf returns after a suspension expressing gratitude to his teammates. Houston's coach, D'Amico Ryans, is confident in his players' ability to win, stating, "Our guys know how to win football games." Kickoff is at 8:15 on ESPN. In local sports. In a thrilling showdown, Jauan Jennings of the 49ers displayed his emotions ahead of an NFC postseason clash in Seattle. He boldly told the Seahawks to bring it on before leaving the stage with a confident smile. The 49ers advanced in the playoffs thanks to a clever trick play that saw Jennings throw a touchdown pass to Christian McCaffrey, eliminating the Philadelphia Eagles with a score of 23-19. Coach Kyle Shanahan praised the play's creativity, setting up an exciting rematch against the Seahawks, who were favorites by 6.5 points. In top news, new research is shedding light on surprising ways to reduce chronic inflammation, including suggestions as simple as flossing your teeth. Inflammation is normally beneficial, triggered by the immune system to help the body fight illness and repair injuries. However, when inflammation becomes chronic, it can lead to serious health issues. David L. Katz explains that chronic inflammation is a key pathway to major chronic diseases like cardiovascular disease and diabetes. Fortunately, simple lifestyle modifications can help reduce inflammation, such as managing stress, exercising regularly, and improving oral hygiene. Engaging with nature and cultivating strong social connections can also be beneficial. In business news, living with family is not a last resort anymore. It's the plan. As the cost of living rises for Americans, many are moving back in with their families. However, a growing number of solo-agers do not have this option. Purpose-built intergenerational communities are a promising solution. The number of people living in multi-generational households quadrupled from 1971 to 2021, according to Pew Research. Cost savings are driving this trend, allowing families to split expenses and reduce social isolation. Experts warn that there is no one-size-fits-all housing solution, as individuals have vastly different needs and preferences. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% over the weekend to $92,000. Ethereum is up 1% to just over $3,000. And XRP is down 2% to $2.08. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Job seekers are discovering a new source of income, training artificial intelligence to perform their former roles. Mercor, an artificial intelligence startup valued at $10 billion, employs tens of thousands of white-collar contractors. These workers review and critique the output of large language models that power chatbots and other tools. Experts in various fields are sought, including psychologists and filmmakers, with earnings up to $250 an hour. Despite concerns about job losses, many see their role in ensuring AI produces thoughtful outcomes. The nature of this work raises questions about the future of employment in their fields. Entertainment news. The Golden Globes has made a concerted effort to improve its reputation after a controversy over its membership in 2021 led to a temporary suspension of the telecast. Under new ownership, structural changes have been implemented, including no longer paying a salary to legacy voters. Nikki Glazer's charming hosting managed to balance humor and excitement, making the audience laugh with her playful jabs at celebrities. Despite the positive moments, distracting stunts like statistics from Polymarket and non-jokes cluttered the ceremony. Chasing too many contradictory aims, the Globe risks frustrating its audience while attempting to grow. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American writer and philosopher, Albert Hubbard. And he said, "The greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fearing you will make one." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Morning San Francisco.